Alright, so today I'm going to show you how we can upload plant and animal spottings onto Project NOAA. And this is a great website for sharing some of the things that we find in our outdoor lab during outdoor education. So the first thing you'll need to do is to sign into your account, and there's a sign in button on the top right corner of our screen here. So we'll click on that. Now you're going to have your own student account, so this first option is what we'll want to click to sign in. And I'm going to give everyone their own unique username and password. My sample one that I'm going to use is Outdoor Education 1. And the password, everyone has the same password so that I can log in and check your postings and help as needed. But that is going to be Creekside Crew. And that way you won't have to worry about forgetting your password either. So once I have my information in here, I'll click the Sign In button. And that will take us to our home screen. Now you'll notice that I've already uploaded a sample, but I'm going to upload a new one today. So if you look on the left-hand side, there's a big green and yellow button that says Upload a New Spotting, and that's the option we want to use today. So I'll click on that, and that will bring me to my new spotting screen, and here's where we get to put in all kinds of great information. Now the very first thing you'll see is common name, and common name is the day-to-day name that we would use for this plant or animal. Now chances are you may have no idea what kind of plant or animal it is. So you'll notice there's a check mark right down here that says help me ID this species. If you don't know what it is, go ahead and click it. And then when we post it, it'll say needs help with identification, and the scientists and naturalists and other users on this site can help identify it and suggest to you what the common name or the scientific name might be, which is really fun. It's a great feature of this site. Now I happen to know what I'm uploading today though. I am uploading a picture of a snapping turtle that I found in our outdoor lab. And we need to select what category it belongs to. Now I know that snapping turtle is a reptile, so I'll be clicking on this. But if you're not sure what category it fits into, please find me so we can go ahead and make sure you have the right organism picked for this. So I'll click on reptiles. And the next thing is we have to upload some photos. Notice it says that they should be of the same spotting. I shouldn't have taken a picture of a snapping turtle last week and then a new snapping turtle this week and put them on the same spotting. It should be for the same creature. All those photos should represent that same animal or plant. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Add Photo, and I'm going to choose a file from my computer, and I went ahead and put them on the desktop just to make it easier to find. So it's uploading my first one. I'm going to upload a second. It's nice to add multiple images, especially if you need help identifying it. The more pictures you put on, the better. It's really going to help the naturalists and scientists on this site figure out what it is. So there we go. I have 3 pictures. I have kind of a far out and a close up and then somewhere in between. That's very much going to help. Now if you don't know the scientific name, you can always look it up. If I were to open a new window, I could find it. Remember to use good sources though. Anything that ends in a .edu is usually a good bet. Wikipedia is not always a safe bet. But I actually know the scientific name is Chilindra serpentina. But this would require some research. And if you need help researching the scientific name, again, that's something that we can work on together in class. To the right here, notice where it says, where did you find it? And it says add location. This is going to pull up a Google map, and you will notice right now it's saying that we found it somewhere off the coast of Africa, which is not so much what we want. So I'll go ahead and I'll type in Dexter, Michigan, because that's where our school is. And there we go, it updated it. Now I could zoom in and fine tune it a bit, because I'm guessing that when I put in Dexter, Michigan, it put it in downtown Dexter, and it did. So I could take my little marker here and I could keep dragging it. And actually, if I go down Baker Road, eventually we're going to see our school. There's our school right there. There's the football field in the school. And the outdoor lab's right behind our school. So I could drop it right on there. Now you don't have to be that specific. If you just did Dexter, Michigan, that would be good enough. But if you want to get a little more specific, you could do that. Now I need to write a description, and it should be short and sweet and to the point. So I might write, turtle found in swampy area behind our school has, let's see, let's look at the pictures and come up with some ideas. Ah, look, has ridges on its shell and long claws. Now, I could be more descriptive than that, but I'm going to keep moving along. Habitat. This turtle I found in a marshy area. Marshy, let's say wetlands. That's probably a better descriptor. Marshy wetlands. And any notes that I want to add, I don't really have any notes that I need to add, but you could add other things like anything that you find of interest, right? It says, when did you see it? Now, I did not do this. This spotting I actually had back in October. And I'm just going to say October 3rd. Probably should change that to 2013. There we go. And remember that sometimes I might assign you a mission. So you can pick a mission in here. And it looks like I haven't assigned any missions that this would fit into. Fungus around Creekside, mushroom mapping, and flowers. I don't think it fits into any of those. So we'll just kind of leave that blank. This is a new feature. We could actually add a video of that animal if we took a video, but we have not. And adding references, this is really great. You can look it up on Encyclopedia of Life or Wikipedia or another site, and then you can copy paste those pages that you use to help identify it, which is nice. Notice it does say by creating a spotting, you agree the photos you're submitting are taken by you. I do know that I took those, so I will click on that. It's really important that we're not just pulling images from Google or some other site that don't belong to us. We're supposed to be uploading original content, so you had to have taken the pictures. I could also add some tags. I could say something like turtle would be a good tag, maybe snapping turtle, maybe even like wetlands or swamp, anything related to that spotting that would help people find it if they were searching for it. And then I added them by clicking the add button. So everything looks good. I have all the major stuff down, so now I'll go ahead and click Save Changes. And it's going to save it. And now it says it's saved. Here we go. Here is my spotting. And you'll notice it says snapping turtle with my scientific name and the reptile tag. I can click through and look at these different photographs. It shows that here is where we found it. It even gave it a latitude and longitude measurement. It may not be super precise, but it's close enough. And there's my description and my habitat. And even look at over here. Now we can look at related spottings that other people have uploaded. So we can find things that we can find other examples of the species, or we can also find other spottings from nearby. And in looking at these are all from previous outdoor education classes. So we can see what else was found in the area. So that's how we upload a spotting to Project NOAA. And I know that we're going to have an excellent time identifying the plant and animal species around our school.